Hello everyone, I'm Santiago and today I'm gonna be testing the GTA franchise on the Steam Deck. So I'll be playing the PC versions. I'm skipping emulators, for example, Vice City Stories, Liberty City Stories, Chinatown Wars. I'm focusing on PC versions of the games. So we're doing OG GTA 3, the definitive edition as well, GTA 4, San Andreas, the OG version, then the definitive edition, GTA 5, including the online mode, which is pretty interesting, Vice City, the OG version, and Vice City, the definitive edition. The OG Vice City 3 and San Andreas, I'll add a mod that improves the games significantly on a quality of life standpoint. It's nothing that breaks the graphics or anything. It's more of a, okay, let's make it work like a modern game without breaking the performance or anything. And then as a bonus, we have GTA 2. So yeah, there is a PC version for this. And yes, you can make it work on Steam Deck. So excited to show you guys that and how to make them work properly, because especially the OG GTAs, these ones, 3 Vice City and San Andreas, will require a couple console commands in here, which is pretty easy to do. I'll leave them in the description. It's just copy and paste. So yeah, let's get into it and let's explain how to make them work. Alright guys, so first GTA 2. This was originally on Steam, but it's no longer being sold. Same with GTA 1. And if GTA 2 works, GTA 1 will as well, so don't worry about that. So since it's basically abandonware, you can easily find it on Google. Just Google GTA 2 PC download. Make sure it's a safe site. Sometimes it can be dodgy. Once you do that, you have this GTA 2 installer here. You need to go to your library, add a game, add a non-Steam game. I recommend mouse and keyboard for this. Browse, and you'll need to go where the game was downloaded, in this case downloads, and add this as a non-Steam game and run it as Proton Experimental. Once you do so, the game will be installed in the Proton WinFix. Follow me on this one. After that's done, go to this part here. Go to Home, Deck, Local, Share, Steam, Steam Apps. Enter to Compat Data. And you'll see lots of folders. Order them by modified. So this one was yesterday. I don't remember. I think on this one I installed GTA 2. Okay, so I rewind a little. Here's where GTA 2 was installed. So remember, if you do it and go here right away, it will be at the top of the page if you order it by modified. In my case, it's this long number. Yours is probably going to be different. So you open it up, PFX, Drive C, Program Files, Rockstar Games, GTA 2, and you'll see all these. Don't get overwhelmed. After that, we have a widescreen fix, so it works properly on our screen. So copy this, link in the description to download this. Copy this, paste it into GTA 2's folder. So you have all these folders. Go to scripts, open GTA 2 widescreen. Here put your Steam Deck's resolution, in this case 800p. It also includes skipping movies, credits, all that good stuff. Once that's done, you have to do the same thing as before. Here's the launcher, so go to gta2.exe. So see this, all this folder. Well, you can just copy this. So go here, copy the entire address for this, and you gotta go again to add game, add a non-Steam game, browse, paste that folder that we talked about. Hit enter, you have your GTA 2 folder, press open, add selected programs, and you'll see gta2.exe on your list. And you have to, once you do that, in my case it's here, go to properties, in compatibility, put Proton Experimental, and in WINEDLLOVERRIDES, write this so the widescreen mod works. And that's basically how to make the game work. Change the name if you want to. That makes it easier to find controls. And using an add-on, you can add images and all like that to pretend that it's a Steam game. And yeah, that's how you play the game. So let's get into it. GTA 2. So when you click on play, you're going to be in the main menu and you're probably going to be very lost. So I certainly was. So when you select options, there's a launcher that opens up, but you cannot touch anything on it. I have my trackpad of the Steam Deck to do this control. So I was supposed to disable this because it's locked to 30, but I'll tell you why in a second. Then in audio, disable the music just because, well, copyright. And well, once you press on something, it's not going to go back and accept the changes. So press the Steam key and close GTA 2 from here, pressing X. And now you'll have the launcher just fine. So then once you're finished tweaking stuff, go to GTA 2. And this will kick you back into the game, basically. And you can go back here with the Steam key and close the manager, and you're back into the game. So my advice is to use the controller settings that is here. So make sure that your name is called Grand Theft Auto 2. Then go to Community Layouts and select this one. That's the one I'm using right now. Controls like the PlayStation 1 game. And as you can see, here it is. We're playing GTA 2 with the farting sounds and everything. So why 30 FPS? Well, the game speeds up if you're playing at over 30. I think the maximum you can go is 35. If I put it at 60, is sped up. Which is unfortunate but understandable. When this game came out, I was 3 or 4 years old. I'm now 27, so it's been a while. So yeah, it might look weird at the beginning, but it works. Here we go. Looks great, considering its age on the Steam Deck screen. So let's jump into handheld mode. I want to show you how this looks in the port. Alright guys, so now in the deck's screen directly. Hope you find it useful. So here we go. And yeah, the original controls are still intact, as you can see. And even driving very fast. It's funny because it's using one core at 100% when I'm driving. But hey, here we are, playing GTA 2, the original PC version, and it will give you basically 5 hours of battery. It's just funny that it's maxing out one core. But hey, look at the future. This is what the future looks like. Ooh, one of those cars, the Z cars, the fastest. Good benchmark. Yeah, if you would have told my 7-year-old self that I could play this this PS1 game portably, would have been kinda nuts. Oil, paint, oh yeah, guns. Smith & Wesson. I forgot how to, never mind, here we go. You ain't got enough cash. Oh, of course, I have no money. Just like in real life. Anyway, let's jump into OG GTA 3. That one is also very interesting. But this one, nostalgia. I love this. And if you want to play the original or the London one, same way as this one. Let's get into the next one. Now GTA 3, unfortunately since the definitive edition came out, it's no longer being sold on Steam. Your only way to get it is to either buy a key from a third party for Steam or get it from the high seas. Good luck, comrade. Luckily I already have it, so I already had it on Steam for a while. So I'll show you what to do with it. First of all, download this. It's called Definitive Edition Project. It's to fix many Rockstar games. Follow the link in the description and you'll see that Definitive Edition but with mods. This is a compilation of multiple mods. So you just go to download. And here you have multiple options. Unfortunately, there is no torrent options as of yet. Hopefully in the future they add it because some of these links are broken. But again, this is a collection of mods to make the game work as it should, with gamepad support, quality of life improvements. It's great. It's a great way to play the original with very little issues. So once you download that, you need to unpack it on GTA 3's folder. So go to Browse Files, right click on the game. And once you are here, I downloaded this is the mod, lots of folders. Copy all this. So this is the mod we downloaded. Copy the contents of the mod, paste them here, replace everything, then go to scripts, GTA 3 widescreen fix, put 16 by 10, so the aspect ratio is correct. Once that's done, there's only one thing left to do, that is go to properties, compatibility, and use GE Proton, otherwise the game crashes on the usual Proton. Link in the description on how to install Proton GE. And you need to put this launch option, which is pretty simple, again in the description if you want to copy and paste. So yeah, let's get into the game. Welcome to GTA 3 with mods installed, native resolution, draw distance. If you keep it at the maximum, sometimes drops below 60, not sure if it's an engine limitation. So let's get back into the game. All the UI has been restored, but we still have the issue that, well, effects and many things are linked to the frame rate. That's why this smoke is so fast, same with destroying cars. So if you look into 30, it will improve significantly in that regard, but I don't know, I don't want to play this at 30. I mean, let's be honest here. I'd rather play at 60. Although some of these mods, oh never mind, the effects are broken, kinda broken, like in fast motion. But the car destruction is not linked to the frame rate anymore. Interesting. When I used to play this at 60, I gave the cars like 3 shots and they exploded. Yeah, way better. So feel free to play it at 60. And again, I don't know why it's using one core at 100%, but hey, the game works great. So let's swap to the Steam Deck screen. That will look way more interesting and you can see the power usage, battery life, all that good stuff. Alright, welcome back. We're back into 6 FPS. And as you can see, the Steam Deck controls work right away. No tinkering necessary as long as you install those mods. Apologies for the aiming right away. I'm not good at all. The dead zone of the controller is a little bit tricky. Yeah, I forgot the controls. Oh my god, it's been so long since I played this with a controller. Jesus Christ. Yeah, let's get a rocket launcher or something. Sorry, fire. Yeah, that works. That's improved significantly actually. So yeah. Although when fire shows up, the GPU usage is significantly higher, but the fire effect is way better. I'm pretty surprised. That's mods doing God's work. Reduce to atoms. Whoops. You can also use cheats if you want to. So without pausing the game, Steam key X and you can type it. Just make sure to be quick about it. And you can type them. Or connect a keyboard. That's another option. So yeah, it works perfectly fine. Even at 60 FPS. Some broken effects that go in fast motion, so they're not exactly broken. So yeah, highly recommended if you can get access to this version. Let's jump into the next one, Vice City. Now it's OG GTA Vice City's turn. This is another one that was unlisted from Rockstar once we got the definitive edition, unfortunately, so either get a CD key or from the high Cs, that's your only option for the OG version. So right click on it, go to manage, browse local files, and this is the folder of the game. In this case I installed it on my SD card. And there's a mod that I'll show you, this one, which is a collection of mods like in GTA 3. So scroll down, go to download, and you have multiple links to get it. Hopefully all these links are still alive, but I was able to do so, to download them. So once extracted, you have this folder, open it up, copy everything inside the folder and paste it inside the games folder. Once you do that, replace whatever it tells you to replace, go to scripts, GTA BC widescreen fix.ini, and here again put these two values on 16:10. Once you do so, the game should be almost ready. Go to properties, put this launch command like in GTA 3. It's written in the description for ease of use. I didn't see any issues with the manual proton that Valve selected, so this can be left as is. And now it's time to just enjoy the game. OG Vice City with the mods we installed, so everything on the highest, as you can see here. And as you can see, the UI is also updated. And looks like vanilla Vice City, but it has lots of enhancements, believe it or not. It now recognizes the gamepad just fine. So yeah, this is great. And it runs at 60. Sorry, I forgot the FPS counter. My bad. So yeah, we're here. So many times I used that ramp. Holy hell, the memories. When I was a kid, I think this is the GTA that I played the most, next to San Andreas. Yeah, those two. So yeah, let's do that jump, but on the Steam Deck screen. Alright, welcome back. I missed you guys. So, let me focus the camera super quick. Let's get into it again, but now on the Steam Deck screen. And let's do that jump that I promised. Yeah, that childhood memory. Back when you couldn't flip the car in the air like in GTA 5. Alright, bad idea. Let's get out quickly. Okay. And as usual, you can put cheats. You just have to be quick. I know the one of the tank, so Panzer. You gotta be rather quick. And I know that's a short word, so it's easier. Where did it spawn? Over here. Let's do some mayhem. It's easier to do like this. But the controls same as original intended with controllers. With circle U or B if you're using an Xbox controller. You shoot. You can of course change the bindings if you want to, but with the mod you get controller support. Everything works as you would expect. So quality of life improvements. And it works just fine. And it's using 17 watts. Let me see what happens if I lower the brightness. Okay, I have some less wattage. That's okay. But hey, it works. And those police dispatcher noises, those memories, man. Okay. Hell yeah. But again, this is another one that is using one core at 100%. Not sure why. But yeah, the police has no chance with this tank. That's pretty funny. So yeah, that's GTA Vice City. As you can see, works completely fine with this mod. It's completely perfect. So yeah, let's get into the next one. San Andreas, OG San Andreas. Now it's the turn of OG GTA San Andreas, and yet another one that Rockstar delisted once the definitive edition came out, because this with mods is amazing. So again, delisted, so either get a key or from the high seas. Good luck, comrade. So yeah, I have it on Steam. Luckily, I bought it a while ago, way before we got the definitive edition. So right click on it, manage, browse local files, This is the folder of the game. And once you're inside this folder, you can download the mod. So the mod is again a collection of mods that does a lot of good stuff. See more, scroll down, lots of fixes, it's insane. Go to download, and the collection of mods should be here in these links. Hopefully all of them are still alive. After you do that, your download will be a zip file that contains this folder. So copy everything from this folder and replace it, paste it into the San Andreas' folder. Replace whatever it tells you to replace. Go to scripts, GTA SA widescreen fix, put it on 16:10, which is a Syndex aspect ratio, save the file. Then go to Steam, right click on San Andreas, properties, put this line here, pretty simple, just copy and paste from the description, or yeah, you need this. And on compatibility, I didn't need any specific Proton option, so keep it as is. And let's launch the game, shall we? Alright, now San Andreas with mods. Let's go into settings, advanced, draw distance maxed out, no FPS limiter, widescreen on, 2x MSAA, and Steam Deck's native resolution. And well, there's many improvements on this one, tons of improvements over the base game. Like the other two before this one, 3 and Vice City. With this mod, you basically have way better UI. The shadows look pretty nice, actually. And you get controller prompts on screen. Xbox controller prompts. So yeah, I think it's the best way to play San Andreas right now. So as you can see, it looks great. Again, base game with mods. And I want to show it to you on the Steam Deck screen because this doesn't tell the full story, in my opinion. So let's get there. Alright guys, welcome back. Now on the Steam Deck screen. Looks great on the smaller screen. You cannot see the aliasing, basically. And as usual, you can use cheats. So let's try the classic. Yep. Just like the first day. Awesome. Okay, did I bring any guns with me? Probably not. I forgot. Well, let's use Professional's Kit. Professional's Kit. Steam key. There we go. That's how you do it. Let's try fire like in the other one. Okay, is fire GPU intensive? No, not much. Okay, fire implementation is better than in GTA 3. That's good. Okay. There's no other definitive edition. As always, you gotta do that. And the flying cars as well. Alright. Let's go to the hospital rather quickly. There we go. And let's try flying around a little. Alright, so I applied the cheat for flying cars, sorry. And let's check it out. Usually flying was demanding. I remember when I played this on integrated graphics when I was a child. And let's just say when I was flying, the game didn't like that much. Okay. Seems to be okay. Never expected to show this again. But it's awesome. Completely smooth. It even uses less resources when flying, despite everything that is being loaded very quickly. Well, great job, modders. This blows my mind. Remember guys, this mod that I installed is a collection of mods. but it removes the hassle of manually having to install them. Because let's be honest, it's a hassle to install that many mods and make sure they are compatible. This just gets everything out of the way, and you can focus on playing the game. I'm too old for this. I'm 27. I want to just play the game, please. Let me play the freaking game. It's like Skyrim. I love modding Skyrim, but that's a separate game entirely. So yep, let's get into the next game. It's been fun to revisit this one. Let's go. Now we're checking out the one that excites me the most, GTA 4. On this one I'm putting medium reflections, everything on high, excepting, well, reflections and night shadows. This helps us, well, get shadows from street lamps, from car headlights, and the view distance, detail distance, and vehicle density, I kept it as the automatic value. If you go anything over this, there will be more FPS drops because, well, the worst PC port ever, basically. So, let's head back. So this is what the night shadows are. By the way, forgot to put the FPS counter on. Sorry guys. Roman, wanna go bowling? Go to show? No. So night shadows do this. They require high shadows to be in full swing. That's why shadows are on high. They're a little bit buggy, but also from street lamps. So yeah, I think that's a great thing to have there. But they have the pop-in thing, which is a shame. But hey. Anyway, let me get some cheats going so we can cause some mayhem. Or, oh my god, they're so annoying. Oh, never mind, I have a rocket launcher. Let's start with the mayhem. On this one I'll personally lock it to 50. Mostly because it'll drop below 60 no matter what. No matter what I tried, it still dropped. So I'm just taking advantage of the GPU now. Of course this is not the most demanding part, but I like doing explosions in games like this. You see the worst FPS you can get. But as you can see, it's okay. When there's explosions, of course, the GPU usage increases, which is obvious. You're already doing that. Also, the lights that come from the helicopter should also cast shadows. Let's see if the chopper is chasing me. Come on, chopper. Point your light at me. Yeah, there we go. It produces shadows as well. If you don't care about that, just turn it off. Performance should be a little bit better, but such a bad PC port doesn't take... Yeah, our limitation is single-threaded performance on this one. Anyway, let's do more mayhem, but look at 50 FPS on the Steam Deck screen. So we go into handheld mode. So 1 second. Okay guys, so now time to fly. So let's go. We're still at 60 Hz, but I'm going to cause some mayhem. And I'm sorry, it's hard to hold the Steam Deck like this. Alright, here we go. Just in the middle of Liberty City. Let's the cops chase after me. With my cheats, they're not going to get me, I'm pretty sure, but hey, what can you do? Okay. Times Square. Okay. You arrived at the destination. Oh god. Move, Nico! Jesus Christ. Oh, dang it. I cannot take cover while I put cheats. That's kind of a shame. There we go. There we go. Okay, I got my supercar. I should. RPG. As you can see, we dropped below 60 there. This mayhem-induced thing. So, what's my advice? Do this. If you like to cause mayhem, because it's GTA, of course you want to. We go down to 50 Hertz. Hopefully you can see that. And yep, we lock it to 50. That should be more consistent. Still very smooth on the smaller screen. Move, Nico, move! And as you can see, it produces shadows as well, the headlights of the car. Okay, perfect place for explosions. Let's move out. So as you can see, the best way to play GTA 4 right now. Yeah, the draw distance is not perfect, but if that comes at a cost of consistency, I'd rather keep the sliders of the draw distance as default. On the smaller screen, I mean, the draw distance here and the vehicle density should match the Xbox 360 version, or slightly higher. But considering it's one of the worst PC ports in history, I think it's pretty impressive. With this CPU we can run it at 50, and we still have the nice shadows. And even in the middle of the city with multiple police officers chasing, and explosions and effects and all that good stuff, we're still on it. Let's get a supercar. So if you're like me and like using cheats like that to do mayhem, well, who never did it? This is the way. So I think it's time to jump to GTA 5. But man, I love GTA 4 so much. So yeah, I think it's a 50 FPS game for the deck. Oh! And I died. Yeah, I love the physics in this game. Let's jump into GTA 5. Let's do now GTA 5. I played a little of it. It's fine. So in properties, I went with what Valve recommends. On Proton, you can use experimental if you want to. Then game info, it's on playable side. Proton experimental select by Valve. So yeah. And it requires a touchscreen. Probably have to invoke the keyboard because you have to install the Rockstar launcher. It's basically clicking on next, logging into your Rockstar account, and that's it. But when you launch the game, you have two options: play GTA 5, which means single player, or online, which is multiplayer. Unfortunately, when I went directly to GTA 5, it told me I tried to change the settings and it didn't save them. So I don't know what happened there. I tried a lot of things. I've been troubleshooting for an hour. And someone on Reddit posted that you need to launch first GTA Online and then it will work. So I did that. I launched GTA Online. And well, it told me you need to finish the prologue to play online. It kicked me back to the single player. Then it kicked me back into multiplayer. And there I opened the menu and it allowed me to change settings. It saved them. It restarted the game and I was able to play single player. After all that was done for the first time, you can go back here and go directly into single player without an issue. Just the first time you launch it, keep that in mind because it was a nightmare to figure out at the beginning, so you can thank me later. Let's jump into the game. Okay, so now GTA 5, believe it or not, well, it's a PS3 era game, native resolution, FXAA, then the draw distance, I lowered it a little bit to help the CPU. Textures very high, shader high. You can put this on normal if you want to, but really affects the visuals. Shadows on high, basically high settings without MSAA. Soft instead of, well, you can also do softer shadows instead of soft, up to you. Let's put it on softer for now. Ambient occlusion normal, desolation normal, and then on the advanced graphics, whoa. Yes, long shadows on because I didn't see much of a performance impact. And you might say, man, high settings, you could be going lower and target 60 FPS. And you're right, I tried that before this. And unfortunately, we are CPU limited. As soon as you're flying, driving fast, so there's a lot of action, you're going to drop below 60 very, very easily. So, first of all, let me show you character swap. Let's go to Franklin. We're on an SSD. If you have a micro SD card, it's going to be slower. But I mean, look at that. Very fast change. That's pretty impressive for a portable. So what I'm going to do is what I usually do. Let's put a chopper. So when you press one of the keys to put the cheats, you have the on-screen keyboard. So buzz off. Whoops, cannot be spawned there, my bad. Let's try it like this. Buzz off. After this, I'm going to show you the multiplayer, so be patient. Painkiller. This should be immortality for 5 minutes. And do I have guns? Yes, I do. So what I was talking about, when you're flying, no matter the settings or when you're driving very fast or there's a lot of action, again, the CPU will be the limitation. So no matter what settings I lowered, we still drop frames. And on the online mode, it's even worse. So my advice for this one is to lock it to 40. And if you don't care about the drops, lock it to 50 for a little bit more consistency. But really, I would just lock it to 40. I tried 800 by 600 with lowest settings, locked to 60, still, it was still dropping. So, yeah, personally I wouldn't recommend that. But you can do whatever you want. Okay. This is the place where I always benchmark PCs. As you can see, the GPU clock is very low, it's at 700. It can go up to 1600 on the Steam Deck, so this tells me, okay, in that 15 watt TDP, the APU is lowering the clock of the GPU to help the CPU do its job. So as you can see, as soon as I do lots of action, again, this is worst case scenario type of thing. Lots of vehicles, lots of explosions. And honestly, without the immortality cheat, this wouldn't be very possible. It will end very, very quickly. So as you can see, it drops into the 40s, but the GPU clock is the issue. It's very low because the CPU needs the extra power. Let's try something very quickly, because some of you guys sometimes ask me to do it, that the GPU clock force it to 1600. Let's see what happens. And as you can see, even if I manually tell the GPU, hey, use the entire clock speed, it can get worse. Now low 40s instead of upper 40s or mid 40s. So again, no way for us to do this. It's better to let the Steam Deck do its thing. So yeah, let me very quickly pause the game, lock it to 40 and get back to you. Okay guys, I'm back now with the Steam Deck screen. So let's put the game profile at GTA 5, refresh rate to 40 Hz, Again, on the smaller screen, it's not as noticeable as on a big screen. And as you can see now, it's way better. It's consistent. On the smaller screen, it's less noticeable. Playing at 40 Hz on this screen feels very smooth. That's what I'm trying to say. So I rather have low 40s due to CPU limitations than unlock frame rates targeting 60 maybe also, with drops everywhere as soon as action picks up. So as promised, let's jump into the online mode. Alright, now in the online mode, I spawned in. Again, not unlock frame rates because this runs even worse than the single player, so that's an issue. So let's get into the garage. Grab my car. Come on. And again, 40 FPS cap. Let's be a little bit consistent. Let's drive fast around the city. Hopefully I don't get exploded while doing so. But hey, portable GTA Online. Who would have thought? See, we even drop into the 30s. It's ridiculous. Jesus Christ. It's a shame. Well, the online played at 30, guys. Forget 60. Sorry, forget 40s. Let's lock it to 30. Yeah, driving fast is kind of an issue. It worked at 40 for me. I don't know what happened there. Maybe... Oh, maybe I know. Maybe there's more players here. That might be the reason. So you can play online, yes, but... Well... Sacrifices need to be made. 40s for the single player. Although you can do 50s or 60s if you don't care about FPS dropping while you are doing mayhem. And then for this one... Well, log it to 30 with the same settings. At least the game is on high settings with some stuff on normal. So that's a big plus in my book. But what a shame that the online is so hard to run in that case. But I cannot complain, guys. It's GTA Online on a mobile device. I'm just being ungrateful to the Steam Deck, I think. Anyway. And as you can see, the GPU is not doing much. It's the CPU is the issue. Let's unlock it very quickly. You can barely hit 40s. Look at that GPU clock speed. It's at 700. The Steam Deck could do like 1600 MHz maximum. We're not even hitting half the frequency. So it's definitely a CPU issue here. We need more, how to say, single-threaded performance, I would say, on each of the cores. So yeah, that's GTA Online. Again, I recommend a 30 FPS cap. Just do this, allow tearing, and you should be good. Especially here. Anyway, let's jump into the next one. Now we're testing GTA 3, the definitive edition. Native resolution, basically medium to high settings, 800p. And well, what to say about this game? It's GTA 3 Unreal Engine 4 and it's been a disaster for a while. I would say it still is. Performance is terrible. No matter what settings I used, it dropped into the 30s and 40s. So even at the lowest settings with the lowest resolution, I still run into issues with drops into the, again, 40s, 30s, etc. As you can see there. Seems like a CPU limitation thing, but I think it's just because it's a defective edition. So I'll show you a 40 FPS log with handheld footage. So see you there. Alright guys, welcome back. Now on the Steam Deck we're doing allow tearing, fresh rate to 40, and we lock it to 40. That's basically it. And here we are. Let's do some mayhem. Time to do some mayhem! I mean, don't get me wrong, some things about this, the modern controls and the weapon wheel, is something I really like. But if I only have that to say about the game, well, we have a problem. I like the weapon wheel! I mean, that's not good. That's a bad sign. But it works. Honestly, I'd rather play the original GTA 3, the OG version, that I showed you at the beginning of the video with mods. It's just drag and drop and the mods work. Too bad they are delisted from the Steam store. But as you can see, even then, it drops below 30, drops below 40 when there's mayhem. No matter the settings, so something is going on with the CPU usage on this one. Because the clocks of the GPU are dropped, even in the lowest settings. So let's jump into the next one. I'm checking out GTA Vice City Defective Edition. So same settings as GTA 3. Let me show you super quick. So medium to high settings, native resolution. And a 40 FPS cap. Let me put this on medium, I forgot. The memories with this one, oh my god. But I would say the art style for the definitive edition, I think in this game is where it fits the best. Oh, I forgot, you can put cheats. So let's do professional tools. Go. Professional tools. Rocket launcher. I'm a simple man. And again, I increased the settings because on low it drops frames below 40. Ooh, he almost got me. So yep. This one works better than GTA 3, surprisingly enough. Let me unlock the frame rate for you. So yeah, it's better. But I still recommend either a 50 or a 40 FPS cap. 40 FPS I would say is the best way because you can consistently stay there. 50s is also a good idea, but the thing with 50s is that sometimes you can drop below it. Like you see here. As soon as foliage or more vehicles show up, it'll still drop. So I can do this. 40 Hertz. And you should be consistently in there with good graphics as well, that's a big plus. But again, like I said on GTA 3 Defective Edition, play the original with mods. Unfortunately, the originals are unlisted from Steam, so you cannot buy them there. You can either buy a key from a website, or you can go to the high seas. Which option to do? Up to you. Good luck, comrade. Okay, let's jump into San Andreas. GTA San Andreas Definitive Edition. Options, same as in Vice City, native resolution, medium to high settings. And here we go. Okay, so we're outside. Let's cause some mayhem. Grenade! And this one has the same issues as Vice City and 3 in that regard. Performance would drop significantly, especially at this time of day, due to the headlights of the cars plus the street lights. You can lower the quality of the shadows on those, but it still affects performance if you lower it. So again, look at the frame rate, it will drop into the 40s very often, especially when moving around quickly or causing mayhem or getting away from the police very fast. So really I would say don't bother with anything over 40 FPS. Whoops. Whoopsie. I forgot about that. It loaded very fast though. Okay, let's do flying cars. And the health cheat. Okay, perfection. I don't know why the running is in slow motion. What the hell did they do with this game? Anyway, best way to play. Incoming. 40 Hz. Allow tearing. And there you go. Enjoy the game. Or again, get the original somehow. And mod it with the mods in the description, which is very easy. Drag and drop a small launch argument on Steam, and you'll be good to go. Yeah, and the fog they added with the patch is not enough. It should be a thicker fog. Look at how small the map looks. Sorry, the camera is fighting me. I have the city over there and then Las Venturas. Yeah, no. How can you screw this up so badly? Yeah, what happened with this is a mystery to me. But hey, here we are. There we go. Oh, the guy was in the car with me still. Oh, I forgot to put the cheat for the guns. Well, whatever. Please kill me, guys. Yep, there we go. Anyway, let's jump into the conclusion now. Okay guys, so conclusion time. GTA on the Steam Deck, I think it's great. As long as you play the good ones. So GTA 2 works great. You have to do a tiny bit of research to get going, but hopefully my video helps you in your journey. Then Vice City, San Andreas and 3, I recommend playing the originals. Unfortunately they are unlisted from Steam, so you cannot buy them anymore. You can buy them if you buy them from a place like G2A or Kinguin or one of those key sites. Maybe Instant Gaming has them, probably at a higher price because there are probably people that want to buy them very badly. And once you have those versions, put the mods that I left in the description, drag and drop, add a small command line, and you're good to go on the Steam launch options for each of the games. And that's the best way to play them. Full control support, lots of fixes, lots of good stuff that the modders added to them. It doesn't lose the essence of the originals, and they still look pretty good considering its time. The definitive editions, I mean, they basically dropped those games on Unreal Engine 4. It really looks like a generic remaster from an Unreal Engine 4 game with lots of issues, so I don't know. I think the visuals don't fit. Only in Vice City, I think they're good enough. I mean, the art style. On the other two, I think they messed up in that regard. But again, I wouldn't recommend the definitive editions of those games. Again, they're the defective editions, not the definitive ones. And they've been patched quite a bit. Still very far from finished, I would say. Then GTA 4, amazing. I love GTA 4. It runs at 60 frames, but it drops every once in a while because pretty poor PC port. So lock it to 50, it will be super smooth. And it still looks great considering its age. So no mods required, it works right out of the box. And well, GTA 5 you can play at 40 on the main campaign, which is pretty smooth. When there's mayhem, it drops into the 40s, that's why there is a 40 FPS cap. We're CPU limited. GTA Online, on the other hand, it drops into the 30s, especially when there's a lot of players and you're driving very fast, so lock it to 30 for your own sanity. Again, no matter what settings you use, you're going to drop that low. We're CPU limited. And what else am I missing? No, I think that's it. You can also play the Vice City stories, Liberty City stories using emulators, which I skipped. It's out of the scope of this video. I'm trying native PC versions, that's why it happens like this. My advice is to, again, play Vice City, 3, San Andreas, the originals with the mods in the description. GTA 4 is amazing, GTA 5 is also great. And then the definitive editions, skip them completely. Please, please, please. And that's basically it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know which other franchises you want to see next on the Steam Deck. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys. Thanks for watching.